Hey guys, here in the backyard today, and I thought I'd go ahead and give you a review of the Granite Gear Crown3. This is the undyed version. I want to get into things I like about it, things I didn't like about it. I've only had it for a little while. It seems to have just come out, and I'll give you some details on that. So before I get into this, I just want to tell you a little bit about the channel. My name's Doug, and I'm kind of into all kinds of hobbies. Known to be the person that gets into hobbies, does a lot of research, and is all in. So I try to research things pretty well and then make one purchase and get it right the first time. So spoiler alert, I think I did, but let's get into some of the things that I like and dislike about this pack. So first of all, this is the Granite Gear Crown3 60. It is the undyed version. They make it very clear when you open it up, it is not a white pack. It's actually just undyed. That saves water during the manufacturing process. Kind of like that aspect about it. I really like the look. I'm not a big fan of Granite Gear's color choices as of late. I know some of their earlier backpacks had some nicer ones in my opinion, but now they've gotten kind of a little out there on their color choices. So I did like this. It looked a little more gray before I got it, but it is, I'll tell you, very white when you get it. Just to start off with one of the positives, I love the way it looks when it's brand new. One of the negatives, I actually have two of them here. Let me show you. This is what it looks like after just 6 hours of hiking. So you can tell it pretty clearly gets dirty if you set it down at all. So I think you could clean this up. You could get these things out, but just after sweating on it and putting it down on rest, and anytime that it touches basically anything that's not clean, it's going to get dirt on it. So I will try to clean this one up a little bit. Reason I have two, you might be wondering that. This one was shipped in a box that was too small for it. So you can see there's a curve in the back. That's because they basically folded it when they sent it. I did pay for this myself, ordered it from Backcountry.com. They were very quick to respond on a chat when I just told them about it and sent me a new one. So 2 days later, got the brand new one. Went ahead and threw in a couple sleeping bags in here just so you can get an idea of the volume. Another pro on this one, 60 liters was plenty for me when I went out. So all my gear fit in here very easily. Actually, I have it overstuffed right now. I had it only stuffed up to here. About 22 pounds is what I had in it. Another big pro of this bag, lots of organization in it, but still saves weight. So 2.6 pounds, including the lid. It's about 2.4 without the lid. So let's get into some of the features. First of all, big front mesh pocket, love that. So anything you need to put in there that you want to get to easily, has two compression straps on the front of it. Big fan of that as well. The lid, the brain, and this is something I only learned when I got it, actually has two sleeves in the center of it. Another same mesh that's on the front of it. So you can use that for organization, and that comes in really handy because this does have a removable brain, which is very quick to remove, just these 4 clips. And then it can either move to your chest while you're backpacking, or you can take out the hip belt, attach it to that, and you've got a fanny pack. So great for if you're going out and setting up a base camp and then going out for day hikes. That's quite handy. So, and it's very light once it's out. So another thing that I really like, I prefer from my wife's backpack to mine, this roll top as opposed to the cinch top that, or cord top that hers has. As you can see, quite large. It also has massive water bottle pockets on the side. So if you can see that, these are just huge once you open them up. So I carried two 1 liter bottles in one side and one in the other, had no problem putting things in and out of that. It also has compression straps on this side if you need to make that a little bit smaller to carry things. As we move around to the back, a couple things. This belt phenomenal. So it actually comes out very quickly, and I'll show you. It's just Velcroed in here. And once you get that Velcro released, this slides out. And then this is called their refit system. So all you do is pick your waist size and then re-Velcro it down to your waist size and slide it back in there, just like so. Just make sure you hold up the Velcro so it doesn't get stuck on the way back in. And then once you have it in here, you've now resized the belt. So that's great. It also helps you get around the two belt side pockets to a more comfortable space on your waist. So really like that. I will tell you, after cinching this down, getting the straps adjusted and pulling down the load straps, it was very comfortable for our hike, especially for me who is out of shape and trying to get back into shape. Carrying around 22, 23 pounds for 6 hours was no problem. So further on the outside, you'll see there's a lot of straps. All of these are removable if you want to bring those down and take the weight out. On the front, you do have two chest straps. I actually ended up taking one of these off and moving it down to the center just because this one was a little too high and the other one a little too low. So I kind of moved it to the middle and only left one on there, but it's nice that you have those options. And then also a hydration port on the top. You'll see in the back, once I unclip these, it does have a nice formed foam that allows some airflow. I'll say again, for my first time going out backpacking, I did not feel like I was sweating on my back any more than everywhere else, which I was absolutely drenched because we're in Tennessee in the summer. But definitely felt comfortable, no problems there. Now this does, it comes with a plastic frame inside of it. That plastic frame is removable, so with the frame removed, it will hold about 22 to 25 pounds. With the frame in it, it goes up to 35 pounds, and then they have another, which is new, another frame, which is new for the Crown 3, an aluminum frame that slides into that, which will bring this up all the way to 45 pounds, I believe, with that extra frame in there. I do not have that one in here now. Again, I was carrying kind of a lighter load, so I had no problem. I just left the plastic frame in there. Now inside, I'll actually show you on the other one, since I have this one stuffed with sleeping bags. So on the inside of these, they're fairly minimalistic. Just show you again, this is the roll top. It does have a zipper, so you could slide your hydration pack in here. The back does have a clip or a bar there that you can hold your hydration pack in there, and then again you have the port that goes to the outside, goes either left or right, and it's nice, it does cover up that hole, so you have a little bit of water resistance there. Again, the frame is removable, and I can show you that as well, although I can also show you the damage from the shipping at that time. So you can see this frame is definitely bent. Normally they come flat. So that's the frame that's removable. Once you remove that frame, the pack is even lighter. So I believe this will get all the way down to around 1.5 pounds. Once you take that out, which is really light for, especially for one at this cost. So when we talk about cost, first of all, this is new. So normally you can find Granite Gear like Crown 2s. I actually just saw it on their website for $119 at the time of this filming. Normally I'm seeing those around $140. This one, no discounts. I didn't see anything on it, even with a discount code that I found from watching Dan Becker's channel. You can go to his channel to get it for backcountry.com. the discount did not work on this backpack. So definitely, because it's new, I'm guessing, that's not available, but it was $219, which I think for the amount of features that you're getting in this, just the overall fit of it, and the look of it, I really like that. And this was a pack that I thought fit very well. And as a beginning backpacker, I had no problems, even with knowing that I have some back issues sometimes when I carry heavy loads. So anyway, I actually do recommend this. If I were to rebuy it again, probably wouldn't go with the undyed version. I would go, because once you figure out you're on the trail, the looks of it's not as important, and it's going to get dirty pretty quickly. Only other negatives that I really have about this would be just the amount of straps on it and how long they are. I know that's could be a plus for some people, but as you can tell, especially when it's not loaded, there's just straps everywhere. So, and all of them are very long. So in my opinion, they probably could have saved a little weight by making those a little shorter. But again, very light backpack. I did enjoy it. I did not feel any of discomfort from the straps or from the hip belt or the lumbar being in the wrong place or any of the things that I'd heard about on the Crown 2. So I do think Granite Gear listened to all the reviews of the Crown 2 and made some changes that really helped out. So thanks for watching.